Okay, one more time.
It's about people who've been friends for years that finally find this spark that existed.
The addiction in the codependency, like my addiction to Ashton, and that was probably almost more devastating.
The latest now on the Demi Moore-Ashton Kutcher divorce. Lots new coming out over the weekend, including speculation that the couple actually had an open marriage.
OMG! There is a messy world of Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore. So let's start with the basics. Ashton and Demi were one of Hollywood's hottest couples back in the day. They met in 2003, and despite their 15-year age gap, they seemed like a match made in celeb heaven. They tied the knot in 2005, but sadly, their fairy tale romance came to an end in 2011. Now, you'd think that would be the end of the story, right? Oh, honey, you couldn't be more wrong. Recently, Ashton's been spilling some major tea about his ex, Demi, and it's got us all wondering, is there more to this story than meets the eye? I mean, is Ashton just trying to clear his name by throwing Demi under the bus, or is there something deeper going on here? Let's break it down, shall we? Ashton, known for his charming roles in That 70s Show and 2.5 Men, has had his fair share of scandals. Remember those rumors about his infidelity? And what about those whispers of inappropriate behavior? It's like, is Ashton really the knight in shining armor he wants us to believe he is? But wait, there's more. Demi's not exactly squeaky clean either. In her memoir, she dropped some bombshells about her past, including substance abuse and turbulent relationships. She even admitted to feeling like a 15-year-old girl hoping when she was with Ashton. Talk about a messy situation. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Both Ashton and Demi have been linked to some pretty questionable figures in Hollywood. There are even rumors swirling that they might have been involved in something more sinister. Could they have been playing roles in Hollywood's darker side? It's giving me major creep vibes, besties. Let's talk about Ashton's involvement in anti-trafficking initiatives. Is this genuine activism, or could it be a strategic move to clean up his image? I mean, he's the chairman and co-founder of Thorn, an organization that builds software to fight child exploitation. That's amazing, right? But some people are wondering if he's trying to distract us from his own past mistakes by shining a light on these issues. And then there's the whole age gap situation. When Ashton and Demi got together, it was a big deal. Demi was 40 and Ashton was just 25. In her memoir, Demi admits that she didn't fully consider how their different life stages might affect their relationship. She writes, "I was a 40-year-old who had a big life and Ashton's adult life was just beginning." Yikes, talk about a recipe for disaster. But hold on to your wigs, because we're about to dive into some seriously disturbing territory. Remember when that footage of Demi Moore kissing a 15-year boy resurfaced? Yeah, it's as bad as it sounds. The clip shows a 19-year-old Demi repeatedly kissing Philip Tanzini, her General Hospital co-star, at his 15th birthday party. People were horrified, calling it creepy and disturbing. And honestly, I can't blame them. It's giving major ick factor. Now, you might be thinking, but what about Ashton? Is he really as clean as he wants us to believe? Well, buckle up, because we're about to spill some major tea. Ashton's friendship with Sean Diddy Combs has recently come under scrutiny. During an interview on Hot Ones, Ashton was asked about Diddy's infamous parties. His response? "I've got a lot I can't tell." Excuse me? What exactly can't you tell us, Ashton? With federal agents recently raiding Diddy's residence, people are side-eyeing Ashton's previous comments. Did he overlook something shady happening at those parties? But wait, it gets worse. Last year, Ashton and his wife Mila Kunis faced major backlash for standing by their That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson. In case you've been living under a rock, Masterson was convicted of sexually assaulting 2 women and is currently serving a 30-year prison sentence. Yikes! One of Masterson's victims, his ex-girlfriend Chrissy Carnell Bixler, has come forward with some shocking revelations about Ashton and Danny. According to Chrissy, Masterson once made a disturbing bet with Ashton, offering him $10 to French kiss a then 14-year Mila Kunis. I know, it's absolutely disgusting. Mila herself has spoken about this incident, saying, "I was a 14-year little girl and I was extremely scared for my life." The fact that these grown men were making bets about kissing a kid is beyond disturbing. It's not just icky, it's straight-up predatory behavior. But the creep factor doesn't stop there. Old clips have resurfaced showing Ashton making inappropriate comments about underage actresses. In one video from 2003, he talks about Hilary Duff, who was only 15 at the time, saying she's one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18. Excuse me while I go throw up. There's also a clip of a teenage Mila Kunis sitting on Ashton's lap during a promo for That 70s Show. Ashton makes inappropriate comments while Mila looks visibly uncomfortable. It's like, dude, can you not? Now here's where things get really messy. Despite all this, Ashton and Mila wrote supportive letters for Danny Masterson before his sentencing. They praised his character and said he wasn't a threat to society. What? Needless to say, people were not happy about this. In her letter, Mila called Danny an amazing friend and an outstanding older brother figure. She even credited him for keeping her away from drugs and alcohol. Ashton's letter was similar, describing Masterson as an excellent role model and a dedicated and loyal husband. It's like, are we talking about the same person here? The backlash was immediate and harsh. People accused Ashton and Mila of prioritizing their friendship with Masterson over supporting assault survivors. It got so bad that the couple had to post an apology video on social media, but many fans weren't buying it, saying they were just sorry they got caught. One person on social media wrote, "They are both gross, they aren't sorry, they are pissed off that the letters went public." Another added, "An important piece is that they didn't know that the letters would be instantly public. A stipulation for them to write the letters was that they would be sealed." But here's the thing, besties. Even if they didn't know the letters would be made public, why write them in the first place? It's not like they were obligated to. They chose to support a convicted sexual predator. That's not just a bad look, it's downright disgusting. And let's not forget about Sharon Osbourne's tea. When asked about the rudest celebrity she's ever met, Sharon didn't hesitate to name Ashton Kutcher. She called him a rude little boy. Ouch! Now, here's where things get really wild. Some people are suggesting that both Ashton and Demi might have worked together as alleged handlers in Hollywood. For those who don't know, a handler is someone who supposedly controls and manipulates celebrities for the benefit of the industry's elite. It's some seriously dark stuff, y'all. So, what do we make of all this? Is Ashton really trying to clear his name by throwing Demi under the bus? Or are they both hiding something bigger than we realize? It's hard to know who to trust in this web of Hollywood intrigue. On one hand, we have Ashton, who's been involved in some seriously questionable behavior and relationships. He's made inappropriate comments about underage girls, supported a convicted sexual predator, and has mysterious connections to some of Hollywood's shadiest figures. On the other hand, we have Demi, who's admitted to substance abuse issues and was caught on camera kissing a minor. Plus, there are those rumors about her being a handler in the industry. It's like, who do we believe? Are they both hiding dark secrets? Or are they just two flawed individuals who made some really bad choices? One thing's for sure, besties, this drama is far from over. With new revelations coming out all the time, it's clear that there's still a lot we don't know about what goes on behind closed doors in Hollywood. So, what do you think? Are Ashton and Demi both hiding something bigger than we realize? Is Ashton really the good guy he wants us to believe he is? And what about Demi? Is she a victim of Hollywood's dark side or an active participant? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this tea is too hot not to discuss. And remember, in Hollywood, things are rarely as they seem. Stay woke, besties. That's all for now, but trust me, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for any new developments in this twisted tale. Until next time, keep sipping that tea and stay fabulous. Goodbye!